Good morning, everyone. Here are the stacks of books we will be going through for part 2 of my October pages video. And I actually split the two in half because the first half I was mainly using Derwent Colorsoft, and in all of these I switched and am now using my Amazon Basics colored pencils and Derwent Inktense and Derwent Graphitint. This was a new uncolored book for me in October, so I do like to color in my books as I get them, although I was just going through my inventory towards the end of the year and I found many uncolored books that I did not know I had, so I have to keep busy. So this one I did not just with Derwent Inktense and Amazon Basics, but also I have Crayola liquid metal markers. Let me get them and show them to you. So they look like this, and they do not really bleed through like some other markers of this type that I've had to get rid of that bleed through on pages. However, here are the colors: titanium, copper, bronze, silver, rose gold, and gold. And as you probably know, you have to shake them. There's a ball in there, and then push down on the nib to get them started. But if you ever run across these at the store, they are pretty good. As you can see, I used the copper one here, and you can still see the black lines through it somewhat, but that doesn't really bother me. I wasn't actually trying to cover up the black lines. But there's the first page. And I did get those Crayola markers on Amazon. So here is another new book to me. This popped up in my feed on Amazon, and I had not heard of this person. I did a full flip through of this book at the beginning of October, and here's my Halloween page. And as you can see, everything is already very dark. So basically all you're doing is putting color over his already beautiful sketches, like so, and it just turns out really interesting. So I enjoyed doing my first page in this book. This is the size of those cute and cozy books, but it's on much better paper. This was also a new book to me in October. So my first page was Pajama Party, Bunny and Dragon Sleepovers Must Have Dress Up and Snacks. And I just thought they were too cute, and those little horns reminded me of Halloween candy corn, and they were having Doritos and popcorn, so I just thought, okay, this will be an easy first page for me in this book. This was another new book to me in October, as I was not enamored with it when it first came out. I mean, the art is beautiful, but I was worried it would be too dark for me. But then I saw people coloring in it, and I just had to get it. You know how it is. I just had to get it. So I did, because I live in Mexico, I kind of wanted to do the sugar skull looking type lady. That's not what she is, but she looks like that. And I did this as my first double page spread, and then of course I had to go join the group. So next month we are doing Sleeping Beauty for November, so I'll be working on this page next. Here was another new book to me in October. As you can see, I went to Half Price Books, and I love flipping through coloring books there, and this one caught my eye because, one, I love William Shakespeare, and I've read most of his plays, not all, but most. And this is from Macbeth. It says, "Fair is foul and foul is fair, hover through the fog and filthy air." And it's the Macbeth witches. And I use my neon water-based markers on this and my regular water-based markers. And I just love making witches' skin green. Here's the next book I colored in, and I do like to, when I have one page colored on one side, I do like to finish the other side because I like opening my book and seeing both pages colored in. So that's one reason why I chose this. But of course, Halloween's also the perfect month to color in a sugar skull. And on the crown, I used my 12 set of Derwent metallic colored pencils, which I love. I use those a lot when I need to color metallic things because I'm not the best blender of other colored pencils to get metallic colors, so I like using those. But there's my sugar skull. I feel like I say this on almost every single book that I own, but this is another one of my favorite books. And this is an example of when you're coloring and you're flipping through the book to pick out a page and you find two that you love. So for Halloween, I wanted to do the spider page because I knew I would not get that one colored at any other time of the year. And I also decided it was a good time to do the owl page. So I did two in here. Okay, another mythographic. This is the only one I have by Fabiana Attanasio. And I did the bat page because Jamie had the Wild Year of Coloring 2025. And the theme was bats. And I already have all my rabbit pages marked for November's theme. In Joanna Basford Magical Worlds, I did the pumpkin house page, and that was fun to do. Just like the last page on this one, I used only Derwent Inktense and Derwent Graphitint, and I did the fruit bat, and I thought he came out pretty, not necessarily cute, but for a bat, pretty darn cute. Another Melpomene book, and in this one I only chose to do one page, but it definitely had a bat on it because I was in the middle of doing lots of bats. And I like the day and night juxtaposition on this page. And it was also Derwent Graphitint and Inktense. In Romantic Country, the Third Tale by Eerie, I did this cute Halloween page, the Trick or Treat Party, and there are some very small bats up there in the trees, so it did go for that hashtag as well.